Dr. Wizard will not be seen at this time in order that we can try the following in scientific experimental television.
Well, I must say, I have never seen you students work so hard on a project before. Oh, Lisa, exactly what is your project anyways?
We're not allowed to tell you, sir. It's a secret.
You kids and your little secrets. Well, carry on.
Good news.
Why? What's going on?
Scientists have discovered that rest is very important for the body, so the warden has changed your sentence.
All right. Freedom, Barbie Burgers, girls.
No. I said rest, not freedom. No. You're going to be chained up here for the rest of your life. See you around. I love that guy. Wonderful sense of humor.
Boy, I went to the Science Museum the other day. You wouldn't believe all the neat stuff they have there. I learned a lot about scientific equipment. Oh, yeah? Like what? Okay, for instance, the stethoscope. Most people think that it's used to listen to the heart and all that, but actually you could also use it for veins, intestines, lungs, blood vessels. Burgers? Burgers? Yeah.
How do you think old Barky knows when the living things in his burgers have finally stopped breathing and are ready to serve?
Hi, and welcome to another hilarity-filled episode of You Can't Do That on Television. As you probably guessed, today's show is about science, that wonderful world of chemical equilibria and acid and base. Ross,
What is it this time?
what's going on here?
Huh?
What are they doing?
Oh. Well, you said the show was about science, so I figured the more science, the better.
No. I said
Hmm?
I said science. Science, not science. Can't you hear what these things on?
Just a minute. I knew I was going to get caught sometime. Hi, Justin. Come here. You learn anything at school today?
Yeah, Dad. We learned that the law of gravity keeps everything on Earth, and without it, we'd all be flying off into space.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you can learn me an idea that could save our space budget $1 million or more. I'm going to speak to Senator Wildemeyer about tabling an amendment to that law of gravity. Come to think of it, it could save us $1 billion.
Where does the Senate find them, and how do they get elected? Christina? Shouldn't you be doing your homework?
I am doing my homework, Lisa.
You are?
Yes, the teacher said that we should look into some common household item and see how it works. So I'm looking into a mirror. That works just fine.
Excuse me? Yes? I'm doing a science project for school. Yes? Well, what do you want? Well, I was wondering if you knew anything about 17th century scientists.
As a matter of fact, Lisa, I do. I know something about all 17th century scientists.
You do?
Yes. They're all dead.
Sister, what's wrong?
Well, I just perfected my cloning machine.
It's terrible.
Why are you all upset about it? I thought you'd be really happy.
Well, yeah, I was, but you don't know who I just cloned.
Look, you don't want to get looking hairdresser. His name is Francois. Really?
Boys, you know, I've been thinking that football is like science. Yeah.
What do you mean, Coach?
Well, the players are like chemical ingredients. You know, you get the right mix of players, and you get a really explosive team. Yeah. Now, in your guys' case, I would say the only mix you made was a bad smell. Whoa! El Stinko. Ready? Aim.
Oh, wait a minute. Something, excuse me.
Why?
Well, do you know how fast the Earth spins?
Of course I know how fast the Earth spins. Everyone knows. Hey, amigos. How fast does the Earth spin?
66,600 miles per hour.
That's it. It spins 66,600 miles per hour. Why?
Well, do your bullets travel that fast?
Well, let me see. No, as a matter of fact, they don't. Why?
Well, then there's no sense in firing them off. They'll never catch me. Why waste them?
Yeah, you got it. Okay, where you go?
Justin, what are you doing? Oh, this is a science project, Lisa. I'm going to make a clone of Dad.
Just a minute, Justin. What exactly is a clone?
Okay, now, Dad, with the apparatus I've got here, I can make an exact duplicate of you. A clone.
Oh, you kids and your little projects.
Justin, are you sure it's safe? Like, he won't get hurt?
Yeah. Now, can I go ahead, Dad?
Be my guest.
Justin, what have you done? You made a clown, not a clone. What's the difference?
You have a point there.
Lisa, don't encourage your brother.
Look at that, Ross. Isn't modern science wonderful?
Yeah, well, yes and no. Modern science is responsible for my Uncle Ed losing 5 years out of his life.
Really?
Yeah.
5 years? How come?
Well, a forensic scientist found his fingerprints at the scene of a burglary.
Hi. What are you guys eating?
Well, it's one of Bart's new specials. As a salute to science this week, he's created some Skinner dinner. Named after B.F. Skinner, a famous scientist.
That figures. Do you guys know what B.F. Skinner was famous for?
Mm-hmm.
His work with rats.
I heard that.
All right, class. Can anyone tell me what Sir Isaac Newton was famous for?
I can, sir.
Justin.
Belts.
Belts. Belts? You gotta be kidding.
No, sir. You see, if Sir Isaac Newton hadn't invented the law of gravity, then we wouldn't need belts to keep up our pants.
You know, Justin, if I had been alive in Sir Isaac Newton's time,
Yeah?
I would have invented the belt. Just to use on you.
Either I must have put the ingredients in backwards, or this is the introduction to the opposites. Oh, hey, Justin, you're not going out with your little friends tonight?
No, I don't think so. I'll stay home watching pay TV.
Oh, yeah. Pay TV, boy. One of the greatest of modern inventions. Let's see you around, kid.
Bye.
Bye.
This pay TV's great.
All right, class. Now, will someone please tell me the 3 categories of rock?
Oh, sir.
Alistair.
It's igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary.
No. Don't you know anything? The 3 classes of rock. Hard rock, country rock, and punk rock.
It works. People, it works.
What
It
works, Justin?
Okay, you see, I magnetized this quarter in physics class. What I can do, stick it in the slot,
Oh, yeah.
start my game, then using this magnet,
Yeah?
I Get my quarterback.
Hey, listen, could you make me up some of these things? And what I do is I give each of you kids one so you could play these games for almost nothing.
I don't know, Blip. That wouldn't be fair.
What?
Oh, Justin's right. That would be cheating you out of money, Blip.
But who cares? Who cares as long as you kids are having fun? Please, Justin.
No, we can't.
Pretty please. Come on.
No, it's not honest. Here goes. Wait a minute. This stuff didn't work. I was supposed to turn into a monster.
Who said it didn't work, Justin?
Back to reality.
Oh. Look at all the people that are going to the science fair.
That's only because the principal put a picture of Disneyland above it.
Are you kidding? You mean all these people have signed up for the science fair because they think the principal is holding it in Disneyland? That is so stupid.
Really? I know. But, Christine, what if it really is held in Disneyland and we don't sign up and we're the only ones who don't get to go? Will I ever feel dumb?
Lisa, you know as well as I do that there is no way in the world the principal is going to have the science fair in Disneyland.
Guess not.
Still, just in case, maybe just put our names right down at the bottom there.
Works every year.
You know, Snake Eyes, isn't science wonderful? I mean, look at all the strides it's made. I bet that in 20 years, there won't even need to be school bus drivers. The buses will probably drive all by themselves. What do you think of that?
It don't bother me none at all, kid. I'll be retired in 20 years. I just hope that none of you kids ever wants to be a school bus driver.
Are you kidding? And have to drive around with a bunch of screaming kids all day? You gotta be kidding!
I thought you'd see it my way. Now sit down and shut up.
Ah, green slime.
Alistair, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Christine. Well, I'm trying to figure out the secret ingredients to green slime.
Oh, Alistair, that is a noble ideal. Well, how's it coming along?
Well, actually not too good. You see, I've only isolated one ingredient, which is hydrogen hydroxide. You know, good old H2O.
Oh, right. I know it
Yeah.
well. But, Alistair, like, what else could there be in that green stuff?
Well, I don't know. See, that's why I'm
Well, look on the bright side, Alistair. Now you have a really huge sample to examine.
Thanks, Christine.
Yeah.
Alistair, for botany class, we'll be taking field trips to the African jungle. Well, getting lost in the African jungle sure beats algebra.
All right, boys. Come along now. I think we catch the bus over there. Pick it up. Come on, go.
Uh-huh. Ben, I suggest to cure your sleeping problem that you enjoy a large meal before going to bed.
What? But, Doc, last time I was in here, you told me never to eat anything before going to bed.
I did? Oh, wait a minute now. That was a couple of weeks ago. Science has made enormous strides since then. $69.
Class, in botany, there are several plants which have the prefix dog. Who can name some of them? Lisa?
The dog bros?
Very good. Yes, that's right. Ben?
The dogwood tree.
Excellento. And Christine?
The dog Violet.
Oh, that's good. Yes, that's right. Yes.
Oh.
Alistair, how about you?
How about the cauliflower, sir? Hey, Ben.
Yeah, Alistair.
How'd your geology class go?
Oh, not bad. I was rocked to sleep. Get it, rocked?
Yeah, I get it, Ben.
You think that's bad? Wait for this. My geology class made a lasting impression on us.
And how's that, Justin?
The teacher threw rocks at us. Get it? Lasting impression?
I don't get it, Justin. It's kind of like a fossil.
A fossil? You've got to be kidding.
No, a fossil makes a lasting impression.
Just get started.
You know, Lisa Ruddy always reminded me of a fossil.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Christine. You think I make a lasting impression?
Well, there's that, and there's the fact that your head is as hard as a rock.
Oh, not very much, Christine.
Hey, Alistair.
Yeah, Ben?
What law was Sir Isaac Newton credited with discovering?
Beats me.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Right, and Lisa Ruddy is living proof of that theory. I mean, the studio shakes like an earthquake every time she trips and falls.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to prove to everyone once and for all that I am not fat.
Right, and how?
It is a scientific fact that fat floats, and I don't float.
Well, that's because your head is as hard as a rock, then.
No, I don't think either.
Oh, you don't think and you don't float. That must mean you're like one of those little toys that just keeps bobbing up and down in the bathtub.
Can we please end now?
No, this burger sauce is still too weak. Yeah. It needs more horseradish.
All right, class. Can anyone tell me anything about Madame Curie and the discovery of X-rays?
Well, not too much, sir.
What? Why not?
Because anything about a French madam that's X-rated, we're too young to know about.
Oh, where does the school board find them, and why won't they take them away?
What you reading? It's an anatomy book. Actually, there's really amazing things in here. Did you know that the tongue is the strongest muscle in the whole body? Isn't that amazing?
Oh, as if, Christine. Everybody knows that the tongue is not the strongest muscle. Like, if it was, I could lift weights with it. Because I can't lift weights with it, and I can lift weights with my arms. And I could do push-ups on my tongue. Have you ever seen anybody doing push-ups on their tongue to show that it's the strongest? Well,
Rest my case.
Hey, Blip. What do you want? You know, Blip, science is pretty amazing, you know?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you really understand how these video games work? All the microprocessors and cathode rays, transistors, resistors, relays. I mean, all that's pretty complicated scientific stuff. Do you really understand how these video games work?
Of course I do. I know how all these machines work.
You do?
Sure, it's simple. You kids put in a quarter, and you play the game, and you lose. And then you put in another quarter, and you lose. And I get rich. Okay.
What's that?
You know, I've been thinking, Christine, all the world's famous scientists have inventions named after them. A lot of them, anyway, like Celsius. He invented the Celsius thermometer. Bunsen, the Thurman Bunsen, invented the Bunsen burner.
Right, yeah.
Florence Flask. I think that was a nurse. I don't remember her last name. Anyway, there it is. That is my invention. It's going to be famous, and it is going to be named after me.
Don't be ridiculous, Ross. I mean, who's going to pay money for something called a turkey wrench?
What? I wonder if Percy Sledge had all that trouble patenting his invention, the sledgehammer. Ruth, come back here. Where are you?
Mom, you haven't seen my homework around anywhere, have you?
I don't think so, Justin. What was it?
Oh, it was my chemistry homework. I brought home a rack of test tubes to work with.
Oh, no, I'm sorry I didn't, dear. But you know, that reminds me. I'm going to have to thank your father for the new spice rack.
New spice rack?
Yes, I found it here on the counter. Wasn't that sweet of him?
Mom, that's my rack of test tubes.
Pardon, dear?
Mom, duck.
What?
Duck.
Oh. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we didn't give that to your father. You know how easily he gets gas. Shame to waste it, though.
What are you doing, Alistair? Oh, hi, Justin. This is a book on chemicals. And I'm going to make a bomb, and I'm going to blast my way out of this place.
Right on.
Justin, what do you know about nitrates? They're the best.
They are?
Yeah. Night rates are much cheaper than day rates. You want to call long distance? Nighttime is the time to do it. Yep. Justin.
Not again. Why are you in detention this time, Lisa?
Because I didn't do my science assignment.
And I suppose you can do it now.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Are you sure?
Certainly. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
great. Thanks a lot.
That's all right.
Can you help me get that one down right there?
Yes. I think this goes there.
All right,
There you are.
thanks.
Mm-hmm. Not exactly what I had in mind.
Dad,
What?
when the kettle boils, why does steam come out?
Steam?
Yeah.
That's so that your mother can open my letters before I get them. What?
Mail's here.
Oh, there you are, Gilly.
Yeah, where else would I be?
That's true, but in a few moments you won't be around here.
You mean you're going to set me free? All right, blue skies, Barbie burgers, girls.
No, not exactly. Gillis, do you remember when we cleared all the rats out of this dungeon for scientific experiments?
Oh, yeah, I do. It's been great down here the last couple of weeks. The rats stealing my food and are crawling up my legs.
Yeah, well, you see, unfortunately, we've run out of rats.
You don't mean... you wouldn't.
Sure, come on now, Gillis.
Oh, no, come on.
This is your opportunity to do something good for science. I'll do that.
Well, that just about wraps up another episode if you can't do that on television. Thank goodness.
I figured it out. I finally figured it out.
What?
I have isolated the ingredients of green slime. No longer will the producers have this secret to hold over us. I mean, we can slime them when they're coming out of the bathroom and when they're getting into their cars. And that's perfect. That's perfect. Is it on that list? Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. A lot of you have written in asking us to send you the ingredients for green slime. Well, we couldn't do that because we didn't know the ingredients. But now, Alistair here has discovered the ingredients, and he's going to read them to you. Go ahead, Alistair.
The ingredients of green slime as discovered by Alistair Murray Gillis. Number 1, 78.4% water.
Don't let that stop you, Alistair. Keep going.
Okay, number 2.
But anyway, that was great, Alistair, great. So, now that we know what's in it, very quickly, where does it come from?
I don't know.
You Can't Do That on Television has been a Dr. Jekyll Risk Your Hide production. And whoever invented television must be wondering if it was really worthwhile when he sees a program like this. People, wait. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right on, Alistair.
I'll take that. Thank you.
What a noble effort. Well, Ross, I'm sorry, but it's just too late. Because Alistair read all the ingredients over the air, and now everyone knows what is in green slime. So you'll just have to find another way to get us.
That's right, Ross.
That is where you are wrong, Christine.
What are you talking about?
Well, as a matter of fact, those folks out there never heard a word. The theme music was playing, and they couldn't hear Alistair's voice. That's right.
Wait a second.
Not bad. needs salt.